time for the Raleigh Road Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Raleigh Road Show, and tonight we have something really special for you guys. I've seen these young ladies play before and I wanted to bring them to you. We have a video later in the show, and right now we are here with Shoot to Thrill, and I'd like for them to go around and introduce themselves. We'll start to our right here and tell everybody who you are, where you're from, what you play, and we'll go from there.
My name is Pamela and I play bass.
My name is Susan. You guys are killing me. My name is Susan and I play guitar. I play Angus's part.
And where are you young ladies from? Where are you from originally, and how long have you been in the area?
Well, I'm originally from upstate New York, and I moved down here about 5 years ago and joined this band about 4 years ago. So just been doing it ever since and loving it.
Mm-hmm. And Susan?
I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I've been here since, wow, I think I've been here 10 years. I've been in bands the whole time.
Pittsburgh. We won't hold that against you if you're a Steelers fan.
Oh, the Steelers rule. Are you kidding me?
I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, and everybody knows that. So. We have a lot of respect for you, but thank God we're not in the same division. So.
True.
And well, what about you, young lady? Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you play in the band.
My name is Wendy. I play the rhythm Malcolm parts, and I'm from New Jersey originally. I moved down here about 10 years ago also.
Yeah. How long have you been in the band now?
About a year, maybe a little less than a year.
No.
Yeah, so I'm kind of new and exciting.
All right.
And excited.
And she's from
Exciting and excited. All right.
So she pushes people off stage.
I do. I am the band's bouncer as well, and bodyguard. Yeah.
Keep that in mind, all you young men that are jumping up here trying to talk to the girls during their performances. So, well, let's start on the left here. Growing up musically, obviously, you just didn't pick up a guitar a month ago and start playing, So talk to everyone about growing up, and were you in, band, orchestra, that sort of thing, who some of your younger influences were, and then as you got older, the actual, some of the national acts that you really enjoyed listening to growing up and that sort of thing. Let's just let some of our young ladies out there know that this is something that they can aspire to someday. It's wonderful music. Obviously, I wouldn't be on the show and wouldn't have the show if it weren't for musicians. So this is, again, it's a very unique experience, and I wanted to bring this to everyone watching the show. So we'll. Yeah, just talk about growing up.
Sure.
and what you did, or who you enjoyed listening to, that sort of thing.
Well, I started with singing. I was singing in a band. I sang in a band called The Fiends. It was like just bad punk and bad music. So I really started playing the guitar because I was like, oh, the music in the back is so terrible. So I just bought a guitar, secondhand store.
No, wait a minute, bad punk. So you like Sex Pistols, that sort of those guys.
Sonic Youth, still love Sonic
Black Flag.
Black
we've not
Flag,
talked about
Kennedys.
those guys. Suicidal Tendencies.
Love them, love them. So yeah, that was my release in school. So I wanted to just play the guitar, bought a secondhand guitar, just kind of played every night by myself.
Lessons, or were you
I did take a little bit of lessons and a lot. I just bought a lot of books and just played John Denver. Just had to start somewhere.
Look,
Who knew?
John Denver.
John Denver is very cool.
Hey,
Come on.
great writer. You might not like his music, but the guy could write and played the hell out of a 12-string guitar.
Did.
So,
Thank you.
very melodic guy.
Yeah.
Terrible that he had to crash in with an experimental plane, but that's
too young. Well, then I just moved from there into electric guitar and wrote a lot of original stuff, and then
so we're going up and through the 80s-ish. So who are some of your favorite bands in that time period?
Well, I grew up loving like Journey and Foreigner and Led Zeppelin and even like Meatloaf and anything that was like theatrical and fun. I always loved live music.
Right.
So I think that's also like Kiss and anything that was like really theatrical.
Well, so and this is something I haven't talked about on the show before, and well, actually I think we did touch on it before, but there was a very diverse and unique change from 80s into 90s. So how did that influence you as a musician?
Hugely. I think too, because I felt like the 80s was like all fun, and as soon as I heard like Nirvana, Soundgarden, 9 Inch Nails, I changed. Music changed, and I thought it was awesome. I couldn't wait.
No.
And I liked some hair metal stuff, you know, like that was fun for a little bit, but when the grunge came, I was like, come on in. I loved it. Especially because I was playing so much guitar, and it was, to me, it was better guitar work, and it was deeper. And,
right. It had a very darker feel to it. Yeah, because all the 80s stuff was all having fun, and let's go party and everything, and then the 90s hit, and it was just like a, you know.
Definitely.
Let's do it. But, you know, and then you move into the 2000s and into today.
Yep.
I think we talked about this earlier, Alter Bridge, which is one of my favorite current bands.
Yeah.
Very talented guys. It seems like they've meshed and molded a lot of your even 70s, 80s, a lot of the grunge, because 3 of the guys are from Creed. So, and then you have Miles Kennedy, who has 4-octave ability to sing. I mean, the guy's ridiculously talented. So, and he's a great guitar player. So, you know, that's one of the favorite. But a lot of these very good bands that you have now, those are the guys that have molded and made things what they are today. You know, if there's good bands out there, you know, you got your great bands, and you got your Justin Bieber, which honestly, you know, he's actually not a bad musician.
No, he really can sing. So
he's actually not bad, but it's well, I wouldn't say that. But no, but you know, he's that's just not my choice of music. But he is, you know, you have to recognize. Hey everybody, Randy with the Raleigh Road Show, and who do we have here tonight?
My name is Chris Miller.
Mr. Miller, I know you manage one of the local downtown places here. We have Shoot to Thrill here tonight. What does that mean to you guys here?
Bar sales every time they play. Shoot to Thrill has a great drinking crowd, great rock and roll crowd. So we look forward to getting a bunch of people in here and having some drinks and having some fun.
And I know, I mean, I've heard them before. It's an all-female band. A lot of people think, you know, no musicianship skills, but what do you think about that?
They still know how to rock. You need to come down and check them out.
And we do, and Mr. Chris, he works with local bar downtown. We'll put that on our credits downtown. Thanks for giving some shout out to Shoot to Thrill tonight. Anybody you'd like to say hello to tonight?
Just thanks to everybody from Shoot to Thrill, and appreciate you coming back again and again.
Thank you. We're RTN10. We're signing out. Thanks, bro. Hey everybody, the Raleigh Road Show here. Randy, we're talking about Shoot to Thrill. You can see these gals playing here. Really enjoyed the interview with Susan, Pamela, Wendy. The girls really gave a great interview, and I hope you enjoyed listening to what they had to say about what they do and how they enjoy being out there for the crowd. You can see what an entertaining clip this is. I think that you see Susan here playing a great guitar. She's really a very talented young lady. You need to check them out when they're out at the next venue. Check their Facebook page out. It gives a lot of information about where they're playing, when, all that good stuff. Here you see Miss Pamela playing the bass, doing a great job. I really enjoy that. And then you have Wendy over there also on rhythm guitar, doing a great job with backing vocals, all that good stuff. You know, these girls play ACDC music, so you know you're gonna think they're playing "Shoot to Thrill" right here, of course. You know, opening up their act. You get Back in Black, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. You know, all the great ACDC songs that you grew up with and that you enjoy listening to. I think that, you know, I've seen several other bands trying to cover ACDC in the area and probably don't do it as well, and most of them are all gentleman groups. So, you know, you really get a surprise when you come out to see these girls play, because you're not expecting enthusiastic, great playing, great musicianship, really enjoying what they're doing. You could see, you know, Miss Susan was right there playing. We got Wendy here, really just getting into the music. You know, I think that's been said time and time again. You really need to enjoy what you're doing. You know, here again, Susan playing guitar, just a great guitar player. You know, I can't say enough about how well she plays, but all the girls here, even, you know, Pamela, Wendy, you know, they have a singer, Jolene, now that I think that everybody would really, really enjoy and appreciate. You got to go out and check these girls out. You know, you can see them at some of the local venues in town, not to include the one that we filmed here. You can check out their information at the end of the show in the credits. But again, if you like ACDC, these are the girls that you want to go see. I mean, they really put a great show on. Very enthusiastic. You'll hear great guitar playing and you know, covering all the tunes that you like from ACDC. I sat in and sang a little Back in Black with them while we did the interview. It was a lot of fun. You know, I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I can carry a tune, but not an ACDC song. But anyway, check out Shoot to Thrill, Susan, Pamela, Wendy. We're here on RTN 10 Time Warner Cable. Thanks for watching.
Our singer's not here. She's in her car.
What's she doing in her car?
You never know.
I know.
She's probably doing like,
We'll edit that part out.
We could go check.
I know.
yeah.
We're gonna check it too.
It'll be like
I think she's singing and doing her makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
So, where are y'all from?
I'm from Raleigh.
Really? Everybody from Raleigh?
not original.
All originally from Raleigh? Everybody's original?
Well,
No.
no one's really originally.
We're native North Carolinians. What's up with that?
Okay,
I'm
well,
not.
you sound
Me
like-
neither.
Only the cool guys are originally from Raleigh.
That's true.
I ain't originally from Raleigh, and I'm cool.
Where are you from?
I'm from Roxborough.
Well, that's
Where is that?
You don't know where Roxborough's at?
No.
Really?
what? What? Even I know where. And I'm from New Jersey. I know where Roxborough is.
Okay. How old are you? I didn't think you were. I thought you were like too young to be asking me questions.
Yeah, trust me, I've been around the world twice. You know, I've got experience.
At 39?
Doing what?
I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was interviewing you.
Oh,
You guys got a letter?
But if I wish I did, and you're awesome, and you're my new best friend with that. Mr. Hey, see that air freshener?
So what do you do aside from
Hey, you know what this curling iron is? I'm going to show you. You don't need to put it in the clamp. You
know, the dun da da dun da da dun, you know, all that techno-ish sound. So, you know, I really, it would be great for that to come around again, to where, you know, everybody enjoys rock again, which it will. Usually the pendulum swings back and forth. So we're looking forward to the next generation of young ladies that are going to be rockers. So keep it going, girls. Keep playing guitars, all that good stuff. But we'll go over to Miss Pamela and talk to us about your growing up and what you did as a young lady, learning guitar and all that, and bass and all that good stuff.
Well, let's see. It was also dysfunctional. It's hard to remember, but I started playing guitar when I was around 16, and I really sucked at it. I was really just a hack because I was a punk player. I was really into the Clash and the Ramones and the Sex Pistols and the Dickies and the Rosillos and the Black Flag and you know, all this kind of cool stuff, all these great records I had on vinyl. And so I decided to move out to LA when I graduated high school and play in a band out there, and I ended up playing bass in a metal band. And because
what kind of tunes were they playing now?
Like just original, all original. Because in LA back in that day, everyone was trying to get signed. You know, there really was no such thing as covers or tribute bands. Sure. So we were just playing the Strip, the Sunset Strip, and you know, just grinding away. And
what is it? The whiskey?
Yeah, whiskey, the Roxy, Gazzaris, you know, all that fun stuff.
We have someone who's actually been there, people. So
yeah, but
see Miss Pamela out.
I was there, but it's pay to play back then. So they would we would have to buy all of our tickets up front, and then go the Sunset Strip every night and try to sell them, like $2, $1, please come see my band, to try to get our money back. And there were so many bands playing every night that it was almost impossible to recoup your money.
Well, it's, you know, it's a cutthroat business. Everybody knows
it's pretty rough. Like, that was our food.
We were eating, you know, rice and beans and water and
we were lucky.
Panhandling.
Yeah. So I did that for a while, and then I actually moved back to the East Coast and didn't play for a while until I got back into this band and really got inspired by ACDC, because it's really fun to play, and it's kind of heavy, kind of fast. It really paralleled with punk for me, and I fell right into it and just loved it.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and, well, that was our next topic here. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be an ACDC tribute band, then you obviously have to have a love for the music. You also have to be committed to that music, because they're actually very good musicians, all those guys. I mean, they've been doing it since early 70s. So, you know, it's like Angus and Malcolm started up, you know, they're brothers playing together. So it's like, you know, they're real tight. They're tight as similar to, we've talked about the Van Halens before. I mean, it's like, you know, when you have to live with someone for most of your life, whether you like them or not, you know, but you're playing music and that sort of clicks. So, so go ahead and talk about that. The whole, you know, because that's what makes you ladies unique, is because you play a hard rock metal music that lots of women don't particularly enjoy. So, you know, there's got to be something in you that makes you enjoy that. So talk about that.
There is. I think we all just have a real passion just to rock out. You know, we all just have it in our soul, but we take it, we have so much fun with it, but we do take it really seriously, actually, like when we're figuring out our parts and trying to get it authentic. And you know, we want it. We know that the crowd is going to know their stuff. They know the solos. They know everything. So we feel like, I don't know. I almost wonder if we feel like we got to try a little bit harder because we're women. But we want to nail it. So we just like really just work out every little part and try to just put on a good show. Be really energetic and be tight, but still also like do, like Susan does, like the rolls on the floor and does the solos and does the duck walk and, you know, all the little Angus
God bless
stuff.
you, Susan. God bless you.
She watches a lot of live videos and tries to emulate it, and just so we could just put out a fun show.
And that's, you know, that's what it, you know, music and entertainment, you know, some people find them exclusive of each other, but I think when you combine those two is really when you get the real special bands in the world. Those are the ones that really shine and make it fun. You know, people want to go see them, and you know, they fill up a football stadium to go see. So yeah, I think that's one of one of the keys to success is definitely having fun and the entertainment side, but also the musicianship. So, you know, but Miss Susan, talk about ACDC and how they have influenced you and why you enjoy playing them on a very weekly basis. So.
I love ACDC. They really, they're just really brilliant. They have great catchy songs, and it is a lot of fun. You were talking a little bit earlier about some of the 90s stuff getting more serious, but honestly, when you've worked all week and it's Friday night and you're going out to the bar, how serious do you want to be? You know, you want to drink, you want to hook up or something, you want to have a good time. And I think ACDC really is such a good time, and they have such great songs. And so it's just a really great band for like a bar, going out to have fun, have, you know, relaxing time. So.
Yeah, I think, and we'll honestly we'll tie something into Van Halen again, is that AC/DC and Van Halen are probably two of the only big bands that actually had two different singers with successful careers with the band.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the few. You know, there may be other examples, but those two. I mean, you had Bon Scott and then Brian Johnson stepped right in, and they just, you know, the thing just rolled on from there. And same thing, you know, with obviously with David Lee Roth and then Sammy Hagar. I mean, you know, that takes a special person to fill shoes, and that was done in both instances. You know, of course, with AC/DC, it was done not under their choosing and such. So that was very unfortunate to have lost such a great performer at such a young age. But you know, only the good die young. So that was definitely part of AC/DC's history. But like I said, Brian Johnson stepped in, and you know, Back in Black is probably on everybody's top 10 list of greatest albums of all time, if not, you know, top 20 at least. I mean, you know, it's just from beginning to end, there's no bad song on that album. I mean, you could play that all day and again, you know. So, but yeah, it was really great to have that happen, you know. First with AC/DC, and then of course Van Halen a little later. But you know, like I said, those are probably two of the only bands I can think of that really had success with.
They're a really good band. There are very few all-female bands that I've seen before that have the talent that these girls have. I mean, I would compare them to the likes of L7. They could do a national tour. They're that good. And they've got a new singer tonight that I have not seen, so I'm curious to see her. But I'm really excited because they really are a tight band.
And I've seen them before too. I'm thinking like Lita Ford, Joan Jett.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
They bring it to the party. You know what I mean?
Man, they're good.
And anything else you'd like to add to what we've said?
No, I think they're a really great band, and I think more people, if you ever get a chance to come see Shoot to Thrill, do yourself a favor, come see them. They're awesome.
Thank you.
All right, man.
We're here with RTN10, Time Warner Cable. So, thank you for your time, brother. Okay. Well, what about projects? I think I'd spoken with Susan that you do some teaching in the area for little ones. Did you want to talk about that for just a moment?
Sure. Yeah, I teach guitar at Kinder Village. I teach 4 to 10-year-olds, and they're amazing at how much they can absorb in their brains, and they're so passionate about it, so young. For a 4-year-old to say, I want to play the guitar, it's enough, and often enough that their parents take them seriously, and they bring them to me, and I'm so glad. It's just such a great time. So
I wish my nephew Owen lived here. I would definitely bring him over, because actually I was home recently and plugged up the PA and the guitar and stuff, and he came over and he's just all singing. I'm doing some chords and playing some riffs, and he's just getting all into it. But yeah, it's great to you know, he's 5, and it's like you know, he would probably come in here and have a heart attack looking at all this musical instrument stuff,
Yeah,
and then we would have to take out an insurance policy for that. So
this band takes up most of my time.
yeah, most of your free time.
Most
right?
of my free time.
Right. And that's, you know, that's wonderful to know, because I think that a lot of our viewers want to know that, you know, you guys take this seriously. Honestly, guys, I mean, I've seen them several times, and don't get it wrong. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, because the girls can play their respective instruments, and the sound is great. So, you know, just don't come out and think you're getting a Pussycat Dolls review or anything like that. Which that, you know, obviously with the dressing that does factor into the equation, but it's hard rock and metal, believe you me. Anything else? What about projects for you?
I do some original stuff with some friends, but this is my main focus.
Right.
Yeah, it's been just really, really fun.
Wow.
We just really taken the stage show up a few more levels. We've all been watching a lot of live ACDC, so there's lots of cool stuff to come too. So
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we're looking for. Like I said, this is a very unique thing that you all bring to the stage and to the plate, and I wanted to bring that to our audience, the guys out there. So, you know, once again, I want to thank Shoot to Thrill for coming on the Raleigh Road Show.
Thank you for having us.
It's been wonderful. You guys have seen some video of the girls. You know, go out and check them out whenever you see them. They'll be on our website. They'll be on, you know, all the any way we can promote you girls. We'll be there for you.
Thank you.
And of course, as always, we ask that you all go out, support our local bands and musicians, watch the Raleigh Road Show, and together we can help them keep their show on the road. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.